Hey Virgo, how you doing? Come on in, make yourself comfortable, have a seat. Let's talk for a spell. We're gonna dive into your Quest wildcard read in the lead up to that full Hunter's Harvest Moon in Aries. It's gonna arrive on the scene on the 6th, just around the corner here. And this will be an energy that will be playing out for a couple weeks, leading up to the Libra new moon on the 21st of October. That's on the cusp of Scorpio season. And Virgo, you are holding down the energy in the South Node. So this really is a collective energy playing out right now. And come one, come all. Everybody can benefit from dropping in on this read, but certainly pay attention to where you have Virgo in your chart. This is for all significant Virgo placements. Also, if you're a Pisces rising, that makes you a Virgo descendant. And we have to look at that energy of Pisces in the North Node right now. So again, really a lot of collective energy coming into this read. And I felt very compelled to open up with the Kipper deck for you all, which is highly unusual. I don't often feel called to pull out this deck. It's very straight up, but this energy is wanting to come out that way. And perhaps it's because Virgo kicked off this cycle that's coming to a culmination point with this full moon, with that new moon eclipse energy that they brought in September on the 21st. It's going to find its mirror in that Libra new moon on the 21st of October. So I think we need some straight talk here. We just need to look at things as they are and not get into any places of confusion about the moves we're making at this time. There's a lot that's about to be illuminated here. So let's check it out and see what Kipper has to say about what's coming in for you. It gets kicked off with this full moon. Well, we got courthouse here, so there's some change coming in. Something that is sort of set in stone here. There might be some kind of paperwork to sign. There might be some kind of finalization of matters. This could be a contract to sign. This could be signing on the dotted line. This could be getting hitched. This could be getting rich, I hear. Okay, let's see what's coming in here for you. Some deals being put on a table. Some matters being settled here. This could even be a matter being settled in spiritual court as well. Something is being settled. Something's being balanced out. We're going to see the way it shakes out, all right? Let's get some more details about this. What is this matter? What is this courthouse matter here coming in for Virgo? Oh, okay. It's something that opens up a new pathway. You're not here yet, all right? I like it though, because do you see the light up ahead? It's like you're finally finding your way through the dark wood. There's a transformation point here. This is beautiful. You're getting your wings. There's some sense of freedom here. There's light building up ahead. You're getting to the clearing. Wonderful energy coming in with the monarch butterfly too. The monarch butterfly migrates in October. It is their season. It was 3:44 on the clock there. Ooh, so it's like the manifestation of the Empress energy. There's a creative energy that's building here. There's something that brings growth. There's something that brings gifts. There's something that brings blessing. And it's a transformation point. The light's building up ahead. You're getting out of a dark passage in your life. So this looks like a matter settled in your favor. There might be even some kind of reward attached to it. Something that concerns the family, okay? So there's something being settled here. Something is coming to a place of completion with the number 21 there. With 35 here, this is a past matter, okay? So something that's rooted in the past is finally coming to a transformation point. There's strength here. There's strength, there's empowerment through closing this past cycle. You finally had the strength to face something you weren't able to before. And this is bringing some beautiful renewal in your life. And that came in with the energy of 444. So there's a lot of synchronicity around this. There's a lot of divine timing around this. There's also the piece here that somebody could be transitioning. They could be transitioning. they could be leaving you something, because I see family room here. So something could be coming to a close. Somebody in the family could be passing on, and maybe there's some kind of inheritance that's coming in relation to this. I got the energies too of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius with this, okay? With the number 21. There's definitely something going on in the family, though. Something's being brought to a state of completion. There's closure here, there's freedom on the other side. There's renewal, and there's also the building of light in one's life, okay? But there is something here that does involve, like maybe signing off on papers or, some type of contractual agreement. So there's some consultation of the family involved in this as well. So I could see this as maybe, finalizing a divorce, and now somebody has their freedom to head down a new path, and there's all this like light building in their life because a new road is opening, there's a new adventure ahead. I could also see this as, somebody transitioning, somebody passing on, receiving some kind of inheritance. And though there is this closure and there's an ending of cycle, it looks like it would probably involve a family member. That there's also some kind of renewal this brings to one's life, potentially because of some kind of inheritance, some kind of gift that's left with this person's passing. It also could be that there's a new path to explore here. There's some new opportunity coming your way. This could even be a job opportunity. You may have to relocate for this, something along these lines. And there might be a need to, drop in with your family around this because there's like changes in store, something shifting here. Whatever this is, though, it is a new pathway opening, but you're not there yet, okay? This is a bridge to cross that's up ahead. So let me get more details about this. What is this in relation to this new pathway that's opening up for Virgo? What is this in relation to? Also with the butterflies there, butterfly clan are the air signs on the medicine wheel. So that would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could be communication coming in around this. This could involve a relationship, a marriage, some kind of transformation happening here. This could even be like, it could be a marriage. It could be something joyous. Like there could be coming into union with another, sealing the deal, signing on the dotted line, getting hitched. And there's some kind of blessing that comes in around this, maybe even a celebration around this. I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but when I think of the butterfly migration, I think of Monterey. Okay, so somebody might be planning a trip to Monterey. All right, be a connection there, connecting point for somebody. Any more details about this? Somebody might be wanting to get married in Monterey. I'm just bringing in all the different messages coming in here because it's a different story for everybody, but there is something that is ready to take off here, and it builds light in one's life. It opens up a new pathway. There's a child connected to this too. Got 18 here. There's something that's concealed right now. So you could be a child of this person, and you're benefiting. This could be something going on with a parent, or you could have a child. And there's something that is bringing about a transformation here. There's a journey connected to this, all right? It's a positive thing. There's some kind of transformation happening here. Capricorn energy coming in here as well. We have Pisces energy here. There's Virgo energy here as well. We break down that 18. Okay, it does come to 9. Yeah, this is like a journey. And I'm seeing it sort of dualistically. I feel like whatever this is, whether somebody's coming to the end of their life journey, there's release here, there's freedom, there's moving into the light, there's alleviation of suffering. There may be a celebration of that life. You could be the child of this person that's passing. It could be the ending of a cycle in relation to a relationship. You're coming together with somebody new. You're reflecting on the journey of your life and how that's unfolding. There could be somebody you're dropping in with at a distance. This could be an important trip on the horizon. Child, it's the beginning of something brand new. It's just in the inception phases here. There might be a little fear about stepping into this, about going on this trip, about getting that ticket, going for the ride. But there's something beautiful connected to it. It's a transformation point. It builds the light in your life. It's a way through the dark wood. Like somebody has been going through some heavy stuff. Whatever this is, it brings release and it brings something beautiful. It's a turn of fortune. There could be a Sagittarius connected to this as well, okay? The 8th may be really significant. There might be news coming in the 8th through the 18th of October that highlights something about this. It's got the vibe, though, that it's something joyous. I do feel in the case where somebody is transitioning, somebody's really been suffering, like long suffering. And so it is time. It is time for this person to find relief. And there might be like some kind of celebration of life that's happening here. And that might be why you need to go on a trip. Okay. It could also be that somebody's having a baby, okay? This could be a celebration of a birth, all right? So I also pick up this sort of energy that there's the beginning of something new here too, right? So it could just be a new path opening up. And sometimes a birth can be like your child, your baby can be something that you're pouring a lot of energy into, and there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity for this thing to take off. You got to sign a contract, though. Maybe you have to sign a contract at a distance. It requires you to travel somewhere. So there's definitely like some kind of journey involved in this. There's reflecting on one's life, the process it took to get to this point, some kind of blessing energy coming in. You don't see this yet. It's currently concealed, but it will light up. Comes in some kind of news around this, some kind of inkling of what this is between the 8th and the 18th of October. Okay, and this is all that wants to come in here. All right, there's a false person connected to this, though, that you do need to be aware of, okay? So look for that on the 8th. 8th makes me think of strength. Like you're going to need to have strength in navigating this territory. Leo energy. There could be a Leo connected to this. There could be something hidden in the past in connection to this. There could be a couple people teamed up here that you need to be aware of. Both of them are concealing something. There's false intentions here, okay? So you do need to be aware of this. There could be a child connected in this situation. And I would just have my hackles up because absolutely there's cloaking energy around this. There's a false person in the mix here. Just when you thought maybe things would turn around, something is changing here. Virgo, that's your energy, okay? You could be dealing with a false person. Look at that. There's marriage here, okay? There's something you need to be aware of here. There's some false person connected to some marriage situation. And with that, we got 9 and 3 is 12, okay? Pisces, there's a blind spot here. There's some kind of hidden element here that's being revealed. It's connected to a house. Judgment around the Sagittarian energy. All right, so some judgment's being called on this situation. This could even be finding out that somebody's had like, you know, a marriage on the side or a lover on the side, or it could be that somebody's getting married too and they're moving house, but there's like some kind of concern around this. Look at that. There's some kind of concern around communication around this. I mean, somebody might be, wanting to go off on a trip and get hitched, they might want to be getting married here. And there's a little something tricky about this situation. Like, for some reason, it rouses concern about this merger, you could say. Maybe there's a lot of talk going on within the family. Like, the family are all getting together and they're having an airing out about this. Like, they have concern about somebody going on this trip, making this proposal, getting hitched to this person. They might not trust this person. They might think somebody is a little bit of a slippery character here. Okay, the false person on the other side there, man. I don't know what this is, but there is something kind of interesting happening here. So this could be by proxy, you know what I'm saying? You could have somebody in your family that this is going down with and you have concern, or this could be like a social circle, like people you're really close with. They feel like family. You're hearing about some change. Somebody's wanting to, get hitched with somebody, or maybe somebody's leaving a marriage. It could be both. And the concern could be because there's children involved in this situation. So it does have a little bit of a vibe of like family being really involved in somebody's business, somebody's choices. There might be concern about a child, or there could be children shared from like a previous marriage or something like that. That's maybe making people feel a little bit judgmental too about some of the choices coming through here. I do feel like whatever this is, though, you have strength to overcome these challenges. And the reality is, there is a pathway that opens up here and it builds the light in one's life. It's a transformation point, right? This looks like something positive, but it could be a situation where there could be family money. I could see that, okay? Because there is sort of like this inheritance piece here. So people might have an issue with who somebody wants to get hitched to, or who somebody wants to connect with, because maybe they feel like the person they want to unite with isn't on the same level financially. And they may have doubts about this person. Like, are they just wanting to unite with you because you got money? I could see this kind of energy. It was 1744 on the clock when I brought that in. Somebody feels like, no, this is my destiny. Like, I'm meant to be with this person. But it's like family has concern about it. And perhaps because of children involved in the situation, and it's a big change, it's a lot to adjust to. But I also got this piece there, like they might have concern about the family money, And is somebody just trying to, have a come up? That's how it's coming through. A lot of concern around this communication. I see it. 6th house energy. Also, in relation to work too, like somebody might want to create some kind of change in relation to their work. The family could have discrepancy about that too. They think it's too big of a gamble. You're taking too big of a risk. What about your future security? What are you going to do about your home? They might not like your ideas for where you want to move, This is like family really up in the business. I feel like whatever this is, there's a lot of family connections involved. And there might be a child involved in this situation, or somebody could feel like you're being immature. You're like not being smart about how you're moving. You're being childish, or maybe you're being overly optimistic. You're not being grounded, You need to have a better head on your shoulders. And maybe there might be some people kind of getting a little too involved in your situation, telling you what to do. But I see there's happiness here. There is. It feels light in one's life. It's a change, but it's a change that's worth investing in. It looks ultimately good, I have to say. That's how it's coming through. Let me do a cut of the deck here, and then I'm going to pull from the Archangel Tarot here, because I think we need some angels on the outfield for this one to get some clearer details about what's going on here, okay? Cut of the deck. Courthouse. Again, something's official here, like whatever it is. This could even be like, I could see this too. Like, if somebody is getting married and one of the people in this scenario is in a position where they're not as financially stable, the family might really be pushing for a prenup. I could see that too. Ooh, imprisonment. False person. See, this is the thing. I mean, I think somebody's afraid. There's some family member that has concern that somebody is going to end up, trapped in a situation where somebody is playing them false and just wants to drain them dry, like is trying to get their hands on their assets or something like this. And there could be a scenario here too where somebody's done something illegal. I mean, I can see how 29, that's 11 energy, that is justice energy coming in with 23 there. That's like an unexpected change. 5 plus 11, 16 brings a tower. Like if somebody did something illegal, they could be getting caught up for that. All right. Okay. There's a little tricky energy here. Beware of scenarios, situations, taking on, job offers, signing on the dotted line with anything that feels a least bit sketchy here because you don't want to get worked by people. It looks like a couple, okay? You don't want to get worked by a couple here. All right? Be mindful of this. I would also be aware of getting hitched to somebody real fast, like a whirlwind romance. I would be leery of that, okay? We do have Ace of Raphael here on the bottom of the deck, okay? That is like an Ace of Cups energy. Now, basis of the matter is that there's a positive new emotional experience up ahead and a fulfilling romantic relationship. And there's a lot of growth that comes through this relationship. 22 on the clock. That's double fours. Like this is like emperor to empress energy. There's a balance of power here. There's a playfulness. There's a freedom here with the dolphinness in there. And there's a lot of spiritual connection here too. It's really deep. A lot of deep, lasting spiritual insights come through this relationship as well. There is some new beginning here. There's some emotional offer coming through. It feels like an invitation. It could be an invitation to travel, but it feels like there's family members that have concern about this. Like they don't trust this person. They want to get involved. They feel like maybe somebody's just trying to trap somebody to get their hands on their money or something like this. What is this about, man? This is like a busybody family butting their nose into a situation where it feels like they're overstepping boundary lines. I have to be honest here, okay? Let me get some more details here. Good Lord. All right. Well, we can trust the archangels to give us some clear guidance about this, right? There's a lot of busybody energy around this. I can feel it. It feels like there's two people here that are connecting and there's money on the line. And somebody may be worrying about somebody's maturity level. They think they're acting too quickly. They think that it's not smart. They're thinking it could really cost them. They're not trusting this person, this scenario. Oh, God, it's almost making me feel sick to my stomach. Just even tapping into the energy. Somebody's really worried about this. You got somebody here who's like a real worry wart, or they're creating a lot of worry. Bottom of the deck, strength. Strength. There could be a Leo connected to this. All right? Strength. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. Okay? So yeah, there might be a Leo here that is creating some issues. That's what I see. They might be creating some issues here. They might be stirring up a lot of worry, you know? They might have taken a blow to their self-confidence. I don't know. Maybe they're having a hard time seeing you get some kind of blessing in your life or something. They feel bitter about it, or it's like a blow to them in some way. You might need to exercise your strength to be forgiving of this person. Maybe something they did too that you wouldn't be happy about. This could be somebody who maybe interfered in something, could have even done something illegally that caused some kind of complication or problems for you. Caused some complications for the Empress. We got the Empress right here. This could even be a mother. This could be somebody that you share a child with, somebody you used to be involved with the Empress. You could be a mother. Or you could be Libra or Taurus, or have strong Libra, Taurus placements. It says right here, you know what's up, okay? Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. Like, there's something here, it's your path. It's opening up for you. It brings reward. It brings a level up. You are on the right track. Maybe, see, that's the thing. It's like, your family may think, well, this isn't really responsible. Like, you're heading down a track that there's no way that can work out, you know? You need to do things the traditional way, you know, and you can't take these kind of risks, but it looks like it pays off. I mean, luxurious, abundant resources. Hello, that sounds pretty good to me. All right. There's an Empress here. But to me, you know what this feels like? This feels like outside forces, outside people, meddlers. Meddlers. People trying to prevent this path of happiness and transformation coming in for somebody. Because they think it's not smart, or they think they know the best way that something should be done, or they feel like this person might get duped, this person is dealing with somebody that's untrustworthy. What if they just want to take your money? I mean, if you got some like really great career opportunity, they might be telling you, but you know, what if they get you, you know, into some contract and they just like take everything from you and mistreat you? And if you're in some kind of creative field, they might be doubly worried about that, especially because of everything that goes on in like the creative industries, the music industry, you know. So I could see that too. But whatever this is, it looks like it's paying off. It's paying off, and it's paying off materially. And you need to act on your plans. It may not be for everybody, but it's right for you. But I am picking up a little train of something here too that I do want to sort of suss out a little bit. I do feel like there is something here that's been concealed. Okay. And there could be something that was done that was like out of bounds. Somebody could be getting caught up, and that doesn't have to be like somebody's having the book thrown at them, somebody's going to jail, okay? But it could be like a matter of like spiritual court. You could say like somebody did something they shouldn't have done. They got involved in something they shouldn't have gotten involved in. They caused problems for somebody that created blockages and created holdups and some kind of loss. And they've been interfering in something that's supposed to come in for this Empress here. And that's about to transform. Yeah, they've been causing some kind of worry here with 9 of Michael. This is the swords energy. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. See, there is a worry that is being alleviated. Something has been lifted from somebody who was put under a lot of stress because of some involvement from somebody in the past that's been causing complications. That's how it's coming through. You're going to be given the strength to rise above this, whatever this is. Let me get some more details here. Get some final details here around this, man. Whatever this is a messy situation. And I will say that if there is somebody who did something illegally, they will get caught up for that. I see it very clearly here. Okay, there is a lot of judgment rolling out right now. This could have something to do with seizing assets. Got a house specifically, creating interference around somebody receiving something they were supposed to receive. Bottom of the deck energy in relation to that, coming in with the hangman here, Pisces energy. Pause for reflection and insight. This could be somebody considering taking an action, you know, that they should really think twice about, you know. There's a better way. There's a better way to do something, okay? Dare to be different. Dare to be different. Dare to do things differently than they've been done before. This could be somebody connected to the situation. When we're looking at the 12th house deals with hidden enemies, hidden elements, blind spots, karmic situations, things that need to come to a close. Somebody's been hung up for a long time. And if somebody created some kind of problems or blockages by interfering in something that was supposed to come in for you, Virgo, trying to create holdups for you, this person's kind of being put on pause. They need to look at the situation in a different way. They need time for reflection and insight. They need to do things differently than they've done them before. Because what they've done in the past wasn't the right way. There is a better way. So I think this is a matter that will be dealt with here. But for you, I mean, this looks good. This is good energy, man. You got 8 of Gabriel here. This is like things moving, messages coming in. This is finally like all this energy is being freed up. There's a lot of activity coming in here. Sudden and immediate results, and there is very important communication coming in. And with 8 of Gabriel, this is the Wands energy. There could be a trip connected to this, okay? And with that, we got Queen of Michael. This is Queen of Swords energy, okay? We had the Empress come out, so there could be a Libra connected to this situation. It says brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships, okay? So that's what it looks like. Somebody's having a come up here. Things are moving forward very quickly for this person. A pathway's opening up for them. It's a transformation point. It's bringing abundance. It's bringing abundant resources and the luxurious life. This looks good. This looks really good. And I think of that Libra energy too. Also, Queen of Michael, Queen of Swords energy can be Virgo too as well. There could also be an Aquarius connected to this or a Gemini. This is positive energy, man. Whatever this is, somebody doesn't like it. Look at that. Somebody doesn't like it though. They just tried to throw the Queen in reverse. See, there's interfering energy here. That's what this is about. I want to suss this out a little bit deeper here. Let me do a Coven deck. And I just want to get something on that. Because there is somebody interfering here. Yes, there is somebody interfering here. Okay, we got Taurus energy coming in. We also got divine guidance though. And this always comes through as a confirmation. Whenever you have that Hierophant energy coming out, it means yes, there is somebody interfering here. They're trying to hold things up. They're trying to create complication and blockages. But the reality is, this is time to really dig deep and search for the meaning in life. Whoever's been doing this, whoever's been interfering, causing blockages, problems here, they need to consider a different approach because this is no way for them to move through life. And this person needs to surround themselves with better allies here. I feel like whoever they're connected to, these people are leading them down a dark path that could get them caught up. It could be like the people this person's associating with that's causing them to act out in this way, and it's not wise. So You might want to distance yourself from a particular person, Virgo, if you know that somebody is like not moving right and, you know, they keep going at something, causing problems, stirring up dissension and in your social group or causing problems in your family or, you know, just creating blockages, issues for you, you might need to distance yourself from this person. This person needs to learn that there's a better way to go about things. Okay, I got strong Taurus energy, Pisces energy around that. And with this, we got the King of Area. Okay, so this is your energy. This is the King of Pentacles energy here. Successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. Okay? So if you get anything out of this read, you need to get this. You're on the right track. You know what you're doing. This gamble is going to pay off. Your dreams are legitimate. They do have backing. There's great communication coming in here that inspires a new direction. You might need to go on a trip. You might need to travel a distance. You might need to move to another locale in order to take up the offer of this opportunity. There are going to be a lot of people who resist this. They're going to have every reason why this shouldn't happen. They may even spread rumors about you. They may tell lies. They may try to create blockages. This is outside meddling interference. But whatever this is, it's your time. It's meant for you, and you're on the right track. So don't let anybody dissuade you from striking while the iron's hot with this, because it leads you to a whole new lease on life. All right, looks good. Godspeed. Go for it, man.